How's it going, football fans around the world, and welcome back to my channel. Today was the Champions League, and today Real Madrid have won yet another one. This is what, their 14th now? It's crazy. Am I surprised they won? Yes and no. I don't think they typically really deserve to be in the final, but I can't say they didn't deserve to win the final, and I'll explain that in a bit. But anyway, so Real Madrid won another game, and it's just wow. It's crazy at this point. It's blowing my mind because I look at this Real Madrid side and I'm just like, this isn't the best Real side we've seen. I don't think they have the best team. I don't think they have the best players. I don't think they have the best really anything. But yet they have won another Champions League. And I've said it before, the best team doesn't always win the champions. A lot of times, stated that before, and I'm sticking by it, especially this time. But we got to give Real Madrid a lot of credit here, honestly. To have the set of players that they have and to still go out here and win a Champions League is crazy. Because even the biggest Real Madrid fans got to admit, this has probably been I'm not going to say least impressive, but like, you know, there's no Ronaldo. This isn't Modric in his prime. This isn't Kroos in his prime. There's no Sergio Ramos. There's none of those really big time players other than Benzema, and yet here they are, and they've won yet another one. And yeah, it's crazy. But let's dive into the match. So, look, not what I was expecting. I was not expecting that type of match at all. I was expecting more back and forth, more drama, more everything, right? I don't want to call it a boring match, but it kind of was at the same time. I mean, there was only one drama thing we can really talk about, and that's the disallowed goal. Riley disallowed, I believe. No one was really arguing that, but that's really about it. You know, Liverpool did hit the post once. Sadio Mane had a good chance. Salah had a good chance, but I'm actually pretty disappointed in this Liverpool side, and I don't want to bash on Liverpool too much because I know you guys are absolutely devastated. I mean, to only come out of this tournament, to only come out of this season with only 2 trophies. I know it may sound weird that I'm saying that because come out of the season with 2 trophies, and that's more than what Man City came out of. But it was only the FA Cup, which I do love the FA Cup, but then the Carabao Cup. You know, you guys were going for a quadruple. The Prem was out of your guys' hands, really, and then you guys just missed the Champions League. It's kind of a disappointment for y'all, but this game was very weird for you guys. Very, very weird, because I don't think Real Madrid were doing too much, but I think them not doing too much is what threw you guys off so hard. Look, we associate Liverpool with being very intense, very high pressure, and just constantly going at you, asking questions, whatever it is. We didn't see that too much today, and why I think that happened is because Real Madrid just let them have the ball and play. And you know, with smaller teams, Liverpool can find a way past it, but against a decent side like Real Madrid, someone who is decently shaped at times, they just don't know really how to play that way, do they? They are very counter-attacking. They kind of like teams. I think they do best when teams kind of try to get at them, because then they just show how talented offensively they are. But when you're just kind of sitting back, just relaxing, Liverpool don't really know how to play that way, right? I mean, that's more of like a Man City type of game, a Barca type of game, right? Teams who have really hurt Real Madrid in the past, or team when they sit back and just let the other teams do what they want to do. But Liverpool, when it comes to Liverpool, that's not their game. I'm not saying they can't do it, but it's not the way they prefer to play. They're a very emotional team. They like to get the crowd behind them, and not saying the crowd wasn't behind them today. I mean, we've seen the scenes at the stadium, but there wasn't really much to cheer about, right? I mean, other than the post, other than the Salah moment, Liverpool didn't really do much. And I've said it many times before that, you know, Real Madrid didn't deserve to win the game that they have, but I can't say that this game. I honestly can't. I know the stats may look like Liverpool were really on them, but if you were to watch the game, they really weren't. I mean, yes, did they have most of the ball? Did they create more chances? Yes, but it wasn't like crazy chances like, wow, how did they not score that? I can read you the stats. 54% possession, pretty easy, pretty somewhat level. 24 shots, 9 on target for Liverpool, so that seems like a lot. I mean, it is a lot. And then only 4 shots for Real Madrid, 2 on target. Oh man, that seems harsh, but if you were to watch the game, it really wasn't. It didn't really seem that way. I mean, when I seen the stats, I was pretty mind blown. I was like, wow, Liverpool got 24 shots off? When did that happen? But I don't want to bash on Liverpool here, but you guys really didn't show up today, did you? Salah, Mane were really off their game. I wouldn't say the defense was off their game. I mean, Real Madrid didn't give them much to defend at times, and then they did make a couple mistakes here. Like if that first goal would have counted, that would have been stupid. And the second goal, maybe Kenyatte and who else was it could have done better, but I would say Alexander-Arnold getting lost again. Not covering that back post, not really doing anything. It was such an easy tap in for Vinicius. That's the only thing I would really criticize about the defense, but for most part, this was just a very off game for Liverpool offensively. Like I said, they don't really like to play the way that Real Madrid were forcing them to play, and it didn't work out. But even though they don't like to play like that, I was expecting more passion, more heart, more intensity, to never say die. That type of mentality, because the reason why I chose Liverpool to win this game in my predictions, I know I had them winning in PKs, but actually because how magical this Real Madrid side has been. But I thought if anybody can beat this team, and the way they're playing right now, or not the way they're playing, but the way things are going right now for Real Madrid, it's Liverpool. Because I think to beat Real Madrid this side right now, you have to have the talent, which Liverpool do. I would say Liverpool have more talent than Real Madrid. I don't think there's many arguments there. And then a good mentality. That type of mentality you need to win the Champions. And I just believe Liverpool have a good balance of that. If there's anybody mentality-wise who has it anywhere near Real Madrid, it's Liverpool. So that's why I thought Liverpool could do it. But we didn't really see either of those today. And it's really disappointing because, I was wanting to come into this video and be like, wow, talk about all the drama, how action-packed it was. But I'm coming into this only a 1-0 game. And I don't want to call it boring because it wasn't necessarily boring, but not what I was expecting. I was really expecting these two juggernauts to really go at it. And it's hard to say this, but this was the easiest game for Real Madrid in the whole tournament. Like I've said before, I don't think Real Madrid deserved to be here, but that type of mentality that passion that they have is why they're here, and I respect it. It's harsh, it sucks for me because my team ended up being on the other side of that, but it is what it is. But to come into this game and they honestly just sat back and they weathered the storm. Liverpool had a few good chances here. They relied on a little bit of luck, like the post, like Salah hitting it so near to Courtois, some things like that. Courtois had a decent game, by the way. They did what they had to do. And so I'm going to give Real Madrid and Ancelotti some credit there. I don't know if that was planned. I mean, that's typically how Real Madrid play. And I was kind of talking about how Real Madrid never really have a style here. But if this is what they plan to do, and they knew that Liverpool would struggle to create chances like that, then fair can play to them. Because that Liverpool side was very uninspiring. I haven't seen that in a while. Even when they do play bad, they are constantly in there. You see some big chances, and they do eventually get the goals. Even if they played absolutely crap, you see more intensity, you see more heart. I didn't see that really at all today, and that's what's surprising me, and that's what's really crazy to me. But congratulations to Real Madrid. Such a spoiled fan base. You guys are so lucky, really. I mean, it's just messed with my head because at the beginning of this tournament, I was like, Real Madrid, they might win. They might get to the quarterfinals, maybe even the semis. They won't get past that. This Real Madrid side is nowhere near a Champions League winning level. As I stated before, you don't necessarily have to be the best team in the tournament to win the Champions League tournament. This tournament is all about mentality, passion, drive, and magical moments. Unfortunately, we didn't see it in the final, which I was hoping for, but every game before that was absolutely nuts and was magical for Real Madrid. So congrats to you guys, you fucking bastards. This is nuts. Real Madrid just continue to rack up the trophies, even without big names like Ramos, even without Ronaldo, even without prime Modric. And I'm not saying Modric's bad. No, he's still very world class, but not like what we've seen and when they were winning back-to-back champions. So it's just nuts. It's very nuts. And I was watching that game. I have to bring up Man City every video, don't I? I was watching that game. I was getting angry. I was like, not because Liverpool weren't doing well, but I was just like, Man City should be there. But it's what it is. Not much. Congratulations to Real Madrid fans, Madristas out there. You guys are living it up. And for Liverpool fans, I know you guys are going to come out and you're going to state to yourself, well, I'm still proud of this Liverpool side, which you should be, but it has to be a little disappointing that you didn't come out with either the Champions or the Prem. I'm not trying to look down at you guys. I would have loved to have been in the final, honestly. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers soon, so please help me out if you're liking the content. And there's a lot more to come. I know the season's over in Europe, but I still got tons of ideas, still tons of videos to make out there, and they'll be a little bit more fun, right? Like, we can have fun with these. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and let me know how you guys feeling, Liverpool and Real Madrid fans. Let me know how you're thinking on how you're feeling about the overall season. But other than that, I'll see you guys soon.